Welcome back to the Crypto Deep Dive, where we explore the biggest developments shaping the blockchain world. I'm Laurie.
And I'm Nick. Great to have you with us again.
Today, we're diving into something that's been creating a buzz in the XRP community, Ripple's brand new stablecoin, RLUSD. What is it, why does it matter, and how does it fit into the broader XRPL ecosystem? We'll find out more after briefly looking at the markets. But before that, please hit like and subscribe and slap the notification bell if you like our content. So, today is Tuesday, 29 April 2025. Bitcoin stands at USD 95,278. Ethereum is sitting at about USD 1,818. XRP is at 2.2879. We've got XLM at just under 28 cents. Sol is at around $149, and ADA is trading at around 70.6 cents. The market seems up overall over the past days.
That's right. Good to see things stabilizing and moving upwards a little after the recent ups and downs. Okay, let's get going with our main topic. RLUSD is Ripple's official foray into the stablecoin space, and it's an important move, not just for Ripple, but for the XRP Ledger as a whole.
All right, Nick, let's start at the beginning. What exactly is RLUSD?
RLUSD stands for Ripple USD, and it's Ripple's US dollar-backed stablecoin. It's fully collateralized with dollar deposits, short-term US treasuries, and similar cash equivalents, very similar to what you'd see with USDC or USDT. Ripple's goal is to offer a transparent, audited, and compliant stablecoin for both retail and institutional use.
Why did Ripple feel the need to launch this now?
Stablecoins are essential for on-chain liquidity, payments, and tokenized finance. Ripple already has a strong foothold in cross-border payments through XRP, but there was a gap, a reliable dollar-denominated asset within the XRPL ecosystem. RLUSD fills that gap. It's designed for seamless settlements, remittances, and eventually real-world asset tokenization.
And how does it stack up against USDC or Tether?
Good question. Technically, it's quite similar to USDC in terms of backing and transparency, but what sets RLUSD apart is its native integration with the XRP Ledger and Ripple's focus on institutional-grade compliance and interoperability.
Okay, let's shift gears a bit. How does RLUSD actually function inside the XRPL?
RLUSD acts as a key liquidity tool. It enhances trading on XRPL's decentralized exchange by providing a stable trading pair for assets. It also participates in the auto-bridging mechanism, which is unique to XRPL.
Auto-bridging, can you break that down?
Absolutely. Auto-bridging allows XRP to act as a bridge currency between two assets that don't have a direct trading pair. So, for example, if you want to trade a token against RLUSD, but there's no direct order book, XRPL can automatically bridge that trade using XRP. This boosts liquidity and trading efficiency dramatically.
So RLUSD doesn't replace XRP, it complements it?
Exactly. That's a common misconception. Ripple CTO David Schwartz has clarified this too. RLUSD is not a threat to XRP. It's more like an enhancement to the overall functionality of XRPL.
Let's talk market impact. Does adding RLUSD affect the price or utility of XRP?
It could go both ways. Initially, more assets in the ecosystem increase utility and attract liquidity. That's bullish. Over time, as RLUSD supply grows, it helps stabilize trading volumes and reduces volatility for certain types of transactions. It's a net positive for XRPL, but XRP's role as a bridge asset remains critical.
What about adoption? Are financial institutions actually using RLUSD yet?
Ripple's already been in talks with several payment partners, and I wouldn't be surprised if some of their existing on-demand liquidity clients start integrating RLUSD. Its compliance-first approach makes it appealing to banks and payment providers who've been hesitant about other stablecoins.
And regulators, are they watching?
Always. Ripple is trying to stay ahead by issuing RLUSD under a US regulatory framework. That transparency and oversight could become a key differentiator, especially in the US market where regulation is tightening.
Now let's zoom out a little. How does RLUSD help with the bigger trend, tokenizing real-world assets?
Stablecoins like RLUSD are foundational for RWA tokenization. If you're going to tokenize things like real estate, stocks, or commodities, you need a stable medium of exchange. RLUSD offers that. Think trade finance, FX settlements, even carbon credits. Ripple has been very vocal about expanding into these verticals.
So RLUSD is like the glue between tokenized assets and real-world value?
That's a good way to put it. It brings price stability and trust, which are both essential when you're dealing with high-value real-world assets.
Okay, let's not get too starry-eyed. What are the risks here?
Sure. The biggest challenges are regulatory unpredictability, market trust, and adoption inertia. Also, competition is fierce. Everyone from PayPal to Circle is pushing their stablecoins. Ripple has to prove that RLUSD adds unique value, not just to XRPL, but to the broader financial ecosystem.
And their long-term strategy?
Ripple wants to establish RLUSD as a go-to stablecoin for institutions. With XRPL's built-in DEX, native asset issuance, and scalability, they're building a serious alternative to Ethereum-based solutions. But it's a marathon, not a sprint.
Let's revisit this point. RLUSD versus XRP. What's the takeaway?
They're teammates, not rivals. RLUSD provides price stability. XRP offers liquidity and bridging. Together, they make the XRPL more versatile and attractive for users and developers alike. More credible assets on the ledger equals more use cases equals more growth.
So Ripple isn't hedging against XRP?
Not at all. They're strengthening the ecosystem by giving users more tools. XRP stays at the core.
Well, that's a wrap on today's deep dive. RLUSD is more than just another stablecoin. It's a strategic move to supercharge the XRPL and take Ripple's ecosystem to the next level.
Couldn't agree more. Keep an eye on this one. It's going to be a big part of the stablecoin conversation in the coming months.
Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share the Crypto Deep Dive. We'll see you in the next episode.
Take care, folks.